Hello, dear viewers. This is To Use Copy Webinars, and you are watching Forex Trading with Rakesh. Today is 21st of September 2022, and I'm here, your host. Please let me tell you that I have no connection with Dukas Copy Bank. When I say this, I mean that I am not an employee of Dukas Copy. I am just a community member. They have a community website, and I am a member of that. So whatever we are going to talk here, whatever we are going to discuss here in this live stream, it has nothing to do with the Dukas Copy Bank, or you can say that bank is not responsible for whatever I am saying here. These are my own opinions and trading ideas. Now in this live stream, we will be talking about the technical aspects of trading, and mostly we will be talking about the price action. We will not take into account of the fundamentals, like what is going on in which country or what, some news. No, we'll just focus ourselves on the charts that we see and the levels of importance, or I say them as I call them as the key levels from where the price is most probably it is going to reverse, or if it breaks that level, then it is going to change its characteristics. Like if it is a support and it is broken, it tends to act as a resistance, and if it is resistance and it's broken, it tends to act as a fresh support. So that is how, this is the simple characteristic change that happens, and how the price acts at those levels, and how we can use them in our favor to turn the risk to the bare minimum and to turn the rewards into maximum without jeopardizing our position. So we essentially give an information about position sizing also. Anyways, that we will cover in the live stream, but right now in the intro part, I will just tell you that what we are going to do here is that in next half an hour or maybe 45 minutes, we are going to see some major pairs, and then we will try to find out their key levels and see how we can use them in our trading. And also in between, if you have any questions about any chart, you can ask me in the chat. I'll try to answer that query. And if you want any specific pair to be discussed, it may be any exotic pair, it may be an index or whatever, it may be a commodity also, or some crypto. If you want to talk about, let me know in the chat and we will cover that also, but that will be covered at the end, please. So because we have a lot of pairs to cover, when we are done with that, we will see what we can get from the viewers if they have any. Right. Now at the end of the session, I'll be taking the questions. That question can be of any type, okay, of course related to the charts only. And last but not least, everything that I say in this live stream is only to enhance your information or enhance your knowledge. So when I say this, I mean that whenever you are going to trade, you have to do your own research before you put your money on the line. All right, so let's go to the risk disclaimer first, and then we will see the charts. Please go through this risk disclaimer. It is very important to know that trading on foreign exchange on margin is very risky venture, so you should understand the risks involved and understand it. Pause the stream here if you want to, and then only hop on to the charts that we are going to discuss now. MGA, hello MGA. MGA is saying hello. Welcome to the stream, MGA. Thank you for joining. You are the best. You are joining always and saying something in the chat at least. See, if you talk in the stream, I think this monologue may change into a dialogue, and then it may change into a discussion. And what comes out of a discussion is a healthy decision. All right. If we are talking about a chart, you agree with me, that's fine. If you don't agree with me, let me know in the chat. Even if you are agreeing, let me know in the chat. So this builds up confidence of your confidence of yours, as well as confidence of mine. If you say something wrong, maybe I will try to correct it. If you agree with that, fine. If you don't agree with that, it will become a discussion, and that is what is required. I want this live stream to be more interactive. Okay, so let's hop on to the charts now. Forex is the trading platform that we use to bring up the charts. So first thing that we see is the dollar index, And if you have not noticed that yesterday after the stream, actually every day after the stream, the name of the live stream is Trading with Rakesh and there is a date attached to it. But otherwise, after the live stream has ended, every live stream of ours gets a title. And our yesterday's title was dollar index is looking for making new highs. And today it has made a new high. You hear? Today the high is 110.774. And here on 6th of September, it has made a high of 110.764. So it has made a high of 1 point at least greater than this one. And you see today's candle, daily candle, is a Marubozu. Now you know Marubozu is a candle pattern that has very small or no wicks to the bottom and very small or no wicks at the top. So if this candle closes like this, that means there is more steam in the dollar and there is a more possibility of it going upwards. But right now it is trading at the resistance of 110.764 area. So be cautious here. It may return from here. We are not sure about this. So when I say price action, we need to know, we need more information to know whether the price is going up or down, because it has already reached the zone of resistance now. Now, will this resistance break? Till now, at least, it has not broken. Now, since it has made a higher high, it is called breaching. It has breached the previous high. But if it closes above that today, then it will be called as a break in the resistance. Now, after that, it will start acting as a good support, like I have explained a bit in the introduction only, that when this breaks, the price finds resistance somewhere and then it comes back to retest this area as the fresh support. That is when we want to open the buy position. All right. So from this only you came to know that 110.74 is now very vulnerable because of this Marubozu candle. And if the dollar index closes higher than 110.76, then 112.11 will be exposed in the dollar index. So let us see how it happens in the future. But as of now, it is still a resistance 110.76. And now the support for the dollar index is 110.22 area, because this was the previous resistance that the price has broken now. And I think maybe on 4 hour it must have been tested as a fresh support also. Okay, once here it yes, see, after break of 110.22 today only the price has tested this level as the fresh support, and from there zoom. All right, let us see how the dollar is performing against the euro. Well, I must now remove these Fibonacci's because they did not come into play, and increase the chart a bit. All right, here it looks like after breaking of 0.9952 the price is not ready to come up. Let us see on 4 hour whether there was a retest of that level or not. Okay, so you see after the breach of 0.9930 area here, I'm not talking about 9952 because this was the low here. So 0.9930 has got resistance now, and now the price is trying to breach. Actually, it has already gone through these, but the lowest low that the price has seen on 6th of September was 0.9863. Now the interesting fact is that if 0.9863 is broken, we really don't have any low after that on this chart. One of the facts is that euro has never seen a lower price than this one. At least for the Dukascopy charts it has not seen. But I have just heard that the price of euro in 1985 had reached the levels where it is trading right now. So maybe those levels, I don't know what was that level, but from my chart it looks like the new lows is what the price is making right now. Now from the daily, how can we see that where is price going? Now yesterday somebody asked me that how to use Fibonacci retracements. Okay, I want to explain that also, and then I will explain how to use Fibonacci extensions also. Now in this case, when we are not sure, when we don't have the next levels of interest, we have no price action to see or analyze. what we use is Fibonacci extensions is what we use. Now how we use that? From the recent what is it called, pivot, from the recent pivot point, that is at a point where you can see lower highs on the either side. This is the highest high, that means it is a pivot. So from here you draw to a line to the recent low. Well, it is in a downtrend. Okay, you draw a line to the recent low, and then before breakout, till what extent the price went, you have to do it. Now you see, I will do it again for you. 61.8% is 0.8882. I will remove this one. So what you have to do is you have to get Fibonacci, not retracements, because you want to do the extensions now. So you need Fibonacci expansion. You want to know where the price can go after breakdown from here. Oh, wait. I need to see that area on my chart to draw the extensions to that point. So you see, before this area was broken here, the price has made a high here after this. Okay, so I want to bring in my Fibonacci retrace expansions till this point. So what I want to do is, I want to take that tool, Fibonacci expansions, bring it here to the top, then I will just click here. Okay, so this is the range, and before a breakdown, the price retraced to this level. Okay, so when I click here also, and then I leave, the 0.8883 level comes. This is the 61% of this one here, this fall. So that means if this movement has been retraced, or you can say pulled back, then this is the 61% of this fall, and there must be 100% also of this fall. So what does it mean? If you start noticing from here till this level, you will see that the number of points that it has is 2370 approximately, and from this level to 100% it will be 2370 approximately. From here it will be 2370 approximately. Got it? From this point. So this is Fibonacci expansions, when you are not sure what are the next levels of interest, because here there are no levels. So how we will come to know that what levels are interesting? So that's why now in the air we have 0.8883 level as the interesting level. So now other question arises, how to use Fibonacci retracements. Now say there is a movement. Now okay, suppose there is nothing that you have, there is nothing on the right side of the chart. Now suppose this move here till this one. Okay, or maybe from here till here, and then the retracement starts, or from here till here and then the retracement starts. I'll show you both of them. First is here, this one, this area only. So it can be 23%, it can be 50%, 38%, it can be 50%, it can be 61.8%. So any of these can act as a support, and this is one, and here also any of these can act as a support. But you see here 38.2 acted as a very good support. I'm not talking about this one, but I'm talking about this one here. If you extend it, you will see that this level acted as a good support. When 38.2% act as a good resistance after breakdown, then it is a very fast movement in the direction of the trend. When 50% holds, then it is still good movement because it is a good correction. When 61.8% holds, then the chances of price traveling in the direction of the trend is not that much. Why? Because it indicates that from here, when the buyers started going against that recent trend, they were immediately turned down by the ongoing trend makers, that is sellers here. Okay, they pushed it down before they could retrace back to 50%. And if they are able to retrace back to 50%, that means the sellers were not very aggressive. And if they are able to retrace it back to 61.8%, that still means that the sellers were not very aggressive. and for the down move to continue for a long time, the sellers need to be very aggressive. Now for here, as for example, here you see that it retraced back to 32%. Okay, and let us say that from here till this move, the price retraced back again to 31%. Okay, I am removing now the previous one, and after a breach from here, actually I think it must be always 31% because this is a continuous move. But when you see that the movement has halted or there is some dilemma, like in this case there was a 50% retracement. You see here there was a 50% retracement. Why it was 50%? I have a reason, because this trend line here is a multi-month trend line. This is a very good trend line. This is a monthly line. See, the price had taken a support at the multi-month support level. That's why it was able to retrace back to 50%. And also this was a good resistance here. So immediately here we got a bearish engulfing candle, and after that there were only 1 2 3 4 5 6 candles out of all these which turned out to be green. Out of 31 candles, okay, out of 30 candles there were only 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 candles which were green. So you're getting my point, how aggressive were the sellers here. All right, I think a lot of information about the Fibonacci here. Let's talk about the euro, where it is going. So we see a close below this low of 5th September, which was around 0.9863. I think we should mark it on our chart. If we see any close below this, I think the price, the levels will be open to go towards 0.8883. But on the way down, this falling channel support line, which has been acting as a good support in the past whenever there was a need, so it may act as a good support again when the price comes here. All right, and then we may see 50% or maybe 30%, 38.2%, like this. So right now I am just removing this Fibonacci so that there is no more clutter here. And right now, if you ask me what is the resistance, my friends, 0.9930 area now is a good resistance for the price. And what is the support? Price is already at the support of 0.9863. This was the low that the price had made on 6th of September. So this still will be a good support till the time we don't see a break and close below this one. It will act as a good support. MJ is saying, as a concept, Fibonacci is very interesting, but as a way to take decisions and decide an entry is not very convincing. I'll agree to that, MJ, to some extent, but sometimes I will show you with examples that sometimes to take entry, it is not very convincing, but sometimes it is very favorable. Why? I will show you. Now suppose I'll show you in this candle, in this chart only. Okay, there is a possibility. Now you suppose you see this red candle here. Okay, I have explained this actually in this only. You have seen that this is a red candle here. Now you know that this was a zone of resistance and the bears entered the market. This is a clear Marubozu, or not a Marubozu, but the price closed at the low of the day. You knew that the sellers have entered the market, the fresh sellers have entered at the market, because the buyers were sitting here and the sellers were sitting here. But if you enter here to the sell, you will not be very happy, because your stop loss will be above 1.019 and you have very small targets to achieve. So what you're gonna do is you break this candle into Fibonacci using Fibonacci retracements, okay, like this. All right, and then look, where did it get the resistance? 38.2%. Now I'm not saying that when the 38.2% comes you sell it. You observe how it behaves there. You simply observe that how the price is behaving there. Like here you see that there is a pin bar, but not a bearish pin bar, but there is a pin bar. If you switch to 2 hours or maybe 1 hour, you will notice something. There is a hangman here. After that, there is a drop to the bottom. Then there is a bearish engulfing. A lot of things at the resistance. Now these kind of candlesticks show you that there is something wrong with the buyers. The sellers are going to take control. So this is what happens after that. One thing was sure, that a lot of sellers have entered the market. Now you wanted to know when they are going to enter again. And you already knew that they can enter either at 23.6%. If you would have sold here, 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 you would still be in positive, right? But this is the best place. And actually this was the best place, to tell you truth. We had already marked this on a chart, because 50% and this horizontal level of ours were in line here, and we wanted to sell euro here. But the sellers are so aggressive, they did not give us a chance. You getting my point, MGA? This area was a very good zone of resistance. We have marked it in the form of rectangle, that this zone where it is 50%, this horizontal level, and 61.8%. This was a very good zone of resistance. And this is good when we want to enter in the direction of the trend, because in that case, if we would have got the price here, we would have not kept our stop loss above this. We would have kept our stop loss only above 61.8%, because we know that in our Fibonacci retracement, if the price retraces more than 61.8 or 62%, then it is no longer a valid trend. All right. So now 0.9863 is the immediate support for the euro, and 0.9930 is the immediate resistance that we have to see in the future. Let's talk about the Great Britain pound. 1.1409 was the level that we were keeping our eye on, and that is now taken down. Actually, it was taken down yesterday, and today, after taking support at around day's low of 15th and 16th September around 1.1354, the price again came back. I will show you on the 4-hour that here the price has taken support on 15th and 16th of September and 19th of September, but now today the price has taken support, sorry, it has tested this level as the resistance, and now the price is headed down after breach below 1.1354. And this is again the lowest levels that the price have seen way back. There is no price which is lower than these levels on the chart. So you see, we have only the data till 2003, and before that there is no data, and here it looks like there is no possibility of knowing where the price is headed. So what we're gonna do, we are gonna pull up our Fibonacci extensions, and from the pivotal high, or from the swing high, I must say, we will push the thing down to this. Okay, actually now it has to come from not to this one but to this one, because after that the price has made a high here. So this is going to be the targets now. 0.99801, this is very far. It is almost 1300 points from here. I mean, when I say 1300 points, it is 130 pips, right? No, it is really 1300 points. All right. It's good. So you got it, right? Now we have no lower levels on the chart, so we can use this tool in our arsenal to measure the, although it is very far, so it doesn't mean that it will go from here directly here. So it will start moving in some channel or something, and eventually it will reach there if there is no change of some policies or something. Okay, the price may start moving now in this channel. All right guys, I hope you are with me what I'm saying here. Now let's talk about the Australian dollar. Similarly, Australian dollar has broken below the 0.6669 area, but I must show you on the 4-hourly again what is happening here. The price is trading very close to this low of 21st of September, that is today only. Okay, today only the price has traded here and then eventually went higher, now was rejected at 0.6669 area. I think it is headed towards the potential broken head and shoulder pattern target now. 0.6569 is the potential broken head and shoulder target. And also this is not very new thing for the Australian dollar. It has seen the lower levels than this one, and also this potential head and shoulder patterns target is in line with these resistances in the past and this support in the past. So I'll expect a lot of buyers to jump in here. Why? Because those who are short from here and here, they will be booking their profits here, because if they book their profits, then they will become buyers, right? And those who are looking it as a fresh support, maybe they will also be looking. And if they are overpowered, when they outnumber the sellers, there is a possibility that the price will revert back to 0.6669. And if there is really a fresh buying in this region, maybe the price will start to rise and may eventually break this falling trend line. And that will actually tell us that the now buyers are trying to take control of the market. But as of now, there is no indication that the buyers are interested in this market. No. So 0.6669 is the immediate resistance and 0.6569 is the immediate support. Similar thing is happening in the New Zealand dollar. So there is nothing much which is different. Although this was our target of 5.5920 was our target. Yesterday the price closed below this. Now it is going to act as a resistance. Now the fresh support is at 0.5842 and now 0.5920 will act as a resistance as and when price tries to test that level. You see, there is no buying whatsoever, only selling, and 0.5842 is now the fresh support, possible fresh support for the New Zealand dollar. Well, dollar against loonie is going towards the resistance zone. 1.3417 is the zone of resistance which we are expecting to act as a good resistance for the price, because it was a good level till in the past, and a lot of sellers have actually opened their positions, indicating that the price has gone from 1.3417 to all the way to 1.2061. So I think there will be a lot of sellers who will be keeping their eye at this level. Maybe you will see some bearish price action here. Now I'm not saying that after seeing that bearish price action you open your sell position. No, you watch for the price action to result into something like a bearish pin bar, or maybe bearish engulfing, or maybe eventually if it is able to come below 1.3223, no selling whatsoever in this market, please. But yes, if you want to go long, you want to target 1.46 here, then maybe you would like to let the price go above this and then come back to test this as a fresh support and then enter the buy. But no selling of USD CAD as of now. USD CHF is very shy of going up, although US dollar index is very strong today, but against Switzerland franc it is not very good and is very shy to break the previous highs. Previous high it is 0.9694, which is also marked on our chart. I think when it breaks higher from this one, then only it will be a good idea to open a buy position. Till the time this is holding as a resistance, no buy in this market. And on the upside we have 0.9694 as the fresh resistance, and this area 0.9546 is going to be the support for USD CHF in the coming days. The broken wedge is a pattern which is still solid, and not only solid but it is being followed, but we need to give a close. 0.9694 is the level. We need a close above this level for 0.9885 to get exposed. Until and unless it is not broken, the price can see 0.9546 and maybe eventually 0.9372 also in this market. USD JPY, finally we are seeing some movement, but the price is still in the rectangle, which is a consolidating rectangle, and it has failed to make fresh highs. Although the dollar index has made fresh high today, but the USD JPY has not made any fresh high. That means the buyers are not very aggressive in this market. So expect some selling near 146.98, or maybe fresh sell positions may be getting initiated here if the dollar index is not able to pull the USD JPY along with it. Where is the support? 139.38 is the support. Where is the resistance? 146.98 is the resistance. Silver tried to go higher today but was rejected badly. That means at higher prices buyers are not interested. All right, you see there was a broken trend line, then there was a support, then there was a buying, but at the higher prices sellers said, oh, we want to push it down. Now till now the daily candle has not closed. If it gives us any indication or hint that yes, this is the zone of resistance, actually this is the zone of resistance, no doubt about that. But till the time this rising channel is holding, I don't think that we should open any sell position in this one. And if you really want to open a sell position, maybe we should open it near 21.11, which is a very good swing, upswing, actually downswing pivot, which we have marked on the chart, that is 20.86. so close to that, if we get a selling opportunity, I think that will be a good idea. If you really want to sell here, then rather than that, I will say that let the price go below 18.30 and then let it start acting as a good resistance, and that will be a good idea to go short in the silver with the targets of 16 and 11 in the future. Right now was 90.78 is the resistance for the silver today, and support is very far around 18.57 area. Guys, if you have any questions, you can let me know in the chat. If you have any suggestions that comes to your mind during this live stream, you can let me know in the chat. And if you have not subscribed to the channel yet, you can subscribe to it now. We do this live webinar every day at 16:30 to 17:30 GMT. And if you have not smashed that like button, which indicates 5 over there, you can smash it and change it to 6. It will turn blue for you. Okay, then gold. Yeah, well, gold, I am very bearish for the gold. Very bearish. Why? Multi-month low it has broken, multi-month support it has broken, that is 1683. Now after that there is no support for the gold till 1555 area. So what does it mean? There is approximately $100 to be lost in the gold in the coming time. And also after the break below, it has tested 1680 area as the fresh resistance, and now I think sellers are trying to push the gold down. Okay, they are not very happy to buy the gold at these levels, so they want to sell it and push it down to 1555. This is a clean chart, there is no, okay, maybe on 4 hours it will be. But Anwar, if Anwar is here, do you remember? It was my opinion, below 1681 gold goes to dustbin, and I still believe it. Okay, below 1681 the gold is going to dustbin, and above 1808 gold is a precious thingy to have. And Anwar said that gold is going up, and his opinion came at 713 levels. I'm sorry Anwar, if you are not out of the gold, then get out now at least. Okay, so where is the price going, my friends? In the gold, in the long run it is going towards 1555, and if it has to negate that okay, I don't want to go towards 1555, then it has to give us a close above 1683 levels. All right, it has to not at 1683, but these highs that the price had made 1680. So it has to go above 1680 to 1683 for us to believe no, I am safe. That will be only safe, that will not be precious. Still the gold is precious above 1808 only. Okay, in that case this downtrending channel, then this downtrending line will be negated, and we will see a high which is higher than the downswing pivot, and that will indicate that the uptrend has started. Okay, but as of now there is no uptrend, there is only down, and this down move can break or shed $100 more from the gold and push it back to 1555. Talking about the Brent actually tried to go higher today and then traded for some time below 90.22 also. I think in the last 4 hours, actually I was watching it on the 4 hour. You see the price was trading below this 90.22. See friends, this is a very important level. 90.22 is a very important level, I must tell you. Maybe I should switch to weekly or daily to show you the importance of 90.22 level. Where is my 90.22 level? Okay, here. You see here this low here, is 90.227, and this low has a very good importance. I will tell you why. You see, this is a weekly chart. Okay, when the price took support around 65.75 and it breached this zone of 86.46, which was very good resistance. After breach, the price took support here in this region and then immediately headed upwards. After heading upward, the price has taken support here in this red candle. Okay, after this red candle, the price has seen the highest high, that is 133.10. now this is the area, or you can say at the low of this candle, I mean, at the low of this candle, the buyers jumped in to push the prices to 133. Now, if there were a lot of buyers here, that means they will still be looking for protecting this level. Okay, of course, there is a support at 86.46. Even if this level breaks, 86.46 will attract a lot of buyers. But as of now, if you see 90.22 area, there were a lot of buyers here. They may be ready to take their stop losses below this candle here around say 85 or so, because they are long-term buyers, right? So 1 or 10 or 20 or 30 points up and down here and there, it doesn't matter for them. So I will say, what I just want to tell you is that there is a lot of big guys here pushing the fuel up, or the prices of the fuel up from here. If they do not save their positions at 90.22, then that means 65.75 will be on our charts very soon, because if they are not able to save these areas, they will definitely not be saving all these areas. Okay, that means they don't want oils to be that costly. You getting my point, guys? What is the psychology behind this one? So the price action that you need to see is that if we see a close below 90.22 in the daily chart or in a weekly chart for the Brent, that will mean that 86.46 is also vulnerable. Okay, and if 86.46 is vulnerable and we see a good decent close below this, that means the price is headed back to 65.75 and maybe even lower than that. All right, guys. Now, where is the resistance today? In 91.49 area is a good resistance. Where is the support? 86.46 is what I'm looking for as a support. Right now the price is actually trading at the support zone of 90.22. I think if 90.22 holds, we can see higher prices like 97.57 also again in this market. Let's talk some about the euro against the Australian dollar. It was performing good till now, but this breach or this break of this rising channel has put the rise of euro in jeopardy. Now it looks like as if this is a clean break and then a retest of the resistance retest of the support as the fresh resistance, and now the price is headed down. What do you think, MGA? Anwar, you are still there? What do you think? What is this not the classic example of what we preach here every day? Is this not a classic example of what I say? Something like this. Say if this where is it? Say if this high is broken, you do not enter, you enter at the break of the support and then let it be tested as the fresh resistance, and then you enter your positions here. So should you enter the sell position here? Who is going to answer that? Should you open the sell positions here in this area? Just ask it. Let me know how many say yes, and let me know how many say no. How many say yes here, that we should open sell positions here, and how many says no, we should not open sell position? You don't need to explain, you just say yes and no, then maybe I will take the discussion from there. Anwar is saying yes. Is it the question? No, Anwar is saying that it is a classic example. But what is the decision about Anwar? Should you open a sell position here? This is the question. Well, there are surprises in most of my discussions. Even if you're thinking in your mind, you will know that there is a no for selling here. You should not open a sell position here. Although we are looking for opening sell positions, but not here. Why? Because the market is in an uptrend. It has just changed the structure. It has just changed the structure. Now, hi everyone. Hello Clara, you are late. Why you are so late? Hello Clara. But still, welcome to the stream. No, Anwar, we should not open sell positions here. I will tell you why. Okay. Let's just switch to the daily. And if you see from here, okay, the price was making higher highs and higher lows here till now, till this area. I will mark it on the chart for you. Here till 1.5397 it was making higher highs, but after making this low here, the price started making lower highs and lower lows. Do you agree with this one? But after breaching this area, the price started making higher highs and higher lows again. Now this is the higher low, the previous low that we have seen, right? Oh, not this one, this one. 1.4665 is the previous low. Yes, MJ is saying no sell yet. Wait for the break of 1.4880. Actually 1.4880 is breached, my friend, already. Thinking of my trades and coming news. You have some trades open, Claire? Maybe we can discuss them if we have time. All right, so what I am saying here is that you do not open sell positions immediately. You need to let this recent low to break 1.4665. Till the time 1.4665 is holding here, it's still not only this one. Wait. Let us check the structure completely. In the 4 hour, it will be more visible. Okay, so here you see what is happening. This is the lowest low. The price made a high here, then it made a low here before making this high. Okay, then it made a low here, then it made a high here, then it made a low here. After that it made a high here, but it was lower than this one, so it is not a valid high. So the valid high comes to here. The lowest low that the price made after that was here. After this high here, the price made a high here, so this was the next low. The price made a high here. After this high here, the price has not breached this low and this high, so that means these are the two important levels. Okay, this one and this one. So if you think that the price is going to continue to the upside, you have to breach above 1.4966, and if you have to continue, or if you have to look for a selling position, you have to close the day below 1.4735. now this is because this was the low that the price had made before making this high. So after watching this small price action, if you want to sell here, you may be very aggressive. You may join the first wave, no problems, but we are not interested in the first wave. We are interested in the third wave. All right, this may be your first wave. We are interested in the third wave, something like this, because in that case the price would have definitely seen the lower low than the recent low here, and the price, if it has made a lower low, we will be looking for a lower high to be made, which may be here or which may be here. So in that case, we will be entering either here or here, and direction will be down. No sell yet. Thinking of material coming. Yes, on NAS 100 on sell position. NAS 100. Okay, we are just about to reach there. Just one more chart of USD ZAR, and thereafter we can. Okay, we will discuss, Clara. Okay, so what is happening in the US dollar against the South African rand? Well, it has tested today 1.4800. Yes, MJ, that is correct, I think. So it has reached the level of resistance which we had marked on our chart, 70.7830, and you see how every time the price is trying to test this level, it is getting rejected at that level. Now I will again open my 4 hourly for you. So every time the price is going here, it is getting rejected. First time it came here, second time it came higher, third time it came almost to the same levels. I will show you that these levels here, or these levels here. So till the time we don't see a level lower than this, we cannot be sure that the sellers are aggressive. But yes, they know that this is area where we have to book positions, the long positions, because this is a good resistance. Now if it is just a profit booking, then there may be a continuation of uptrend, but if it is a fresh selling positions building up, then we may see breach of 17.542 soon, and later on 17.0503 soon, because these are the levels that we are looking for to open the short positions. But till the time the structure of the market is long or up, we cannot be selling at these small breaks of small channels. I have already explained this in Euro Audi, so you are with me in here also, right? Yes, this is a very important level. I must turn it into a rectangle to just introduce more resistance into it. So this is a good resistance, but what we are looking for, if we really want to buy, we are looking for something like this. All right, now why every time I want this area to be checked, why I am interested in this area every time? Because this is an area where you have the least risk involved. We want our positions to have the least risks, because our stop loss will be somewhere here and our take profit, say it is only here, say only it is here, even then it will have more than 3 risk to reward ratio, 622 points as the risk and 2600 or 2800 as the take profit. It is very good risk to reward ratio. Even if we are wrong, we are going to lose how much? We are only going to lose 1% of our equity. We are happy with that, no problems. If we are wrong, we are fine, but still we traded in the direction of the trend. We traded after the break of the resistance and we tested it as fresh support. Only we are going to lose if our stop loss gets triggered is if the price comes below this one. If the price comes below this one, that means the buyers who were interested here are no more interested here at the same level. So if buyers are not interested at the same level, that means the sellers will overpower them and push the prices lower. Now if the sellers are going to push the prices lower, why will I still be interested in this market to the long side? So I want to get out. That's why I have put my stop loss here. If I'm wrong, I don't want to lose more, but if I'm right, I want to gain at least 3 times what I have risked. In the long run, this is going to be magical for your account to build. Okay, so keep this in mind. Never risk more than 1% of your account on any single trade. USA Tech, as of now, I think USA Tech is what you call, Clara, as Nasdaq 100, right? Isn't it Nas 100? I may be wrong because I don't trade here, but yes, anything that is tradable and is visible on the charts, we are with that. So you are saying that you are short in this one. If you are short, I won't ask you what levels you are short, but I will just tell you that we are not willing to open buy positions here in this market. We are also short. Okay, on the paper, till the time this broken support is holding as the resistance, that is 11,923. Till the time this 11,923 is holding as resistance, you don't see a closing above that. Of course, you have seen a closing above that day before yesterday, but if till today at least this is holding as a resistance. You see, even yesterday it was holding as a good resistance. You see, okay, today also it is holding as a good resistance. There is some buying at the lower levels, but I think this is a dead cat bounce, because this cat fell from the level of 12,941, not 12,941, but the high was 12,867. Because of this fall here, the level settled here and here. Okay. No, there is a possibility that it will break to the upside. There is a possibility. You have to be cautious. Why? Because after this low here, when this low was made here, this was the high. Okay, no, this was not the lowest low. So yes, you are good. I think you are good to go with the sell. You should actually tighten your stop losses, if you ask me, because this setup here is not looking very good for the sellers. It is not very good, because at the lower levels you see that these wicks are coming in. That means somebody is trying to open the buy positions here. If not somebody, then all of them. But this low, after this low, the price made a high here, and this low has been breached convincingly. Maybe this buying here was only to cover these gaps, and now this area is acting as a fresh resistance. You see this area, which was a very good support in the past. I will show you here. This area is acting as a good resistance, so I think you are good to go. If you really want to be sure, maybe you should pull your stop losses just above the high of this candle here, which is around 12021. You should keep your stop losses somewhere here in this area, above this one, if you're short in this one. Well, that's all for USA Tech. Let's move on to USA 500. Similarly, it is consolidating. Maybe it is consolidation before the next move lower. We have definitely seen a close below this area of support now. Rakesh, for euro Australian dollar 200-day moving average is pushing down at that level. Should we consider that? Yes. Yes, it is not a joke that the bulls live above 200 moving average. You are talking about EMA? Are you talking about the EMA or you're talking about simple moving average? Well, EMA is not there. So you mean on the 4-hourly? Where are you talking about? Anwar? Or you are talking about the SMA? SMA, okay. No. Okay, maybe on daily you are talking about. No, my SMA is much higher than that. It is as of today, it is around 1.5076. No. So you are applying it to closing price or you are applying it to median price? What are you doing? Even then. So no. There's no EMA close, my friend Anwar. Please don't fall into any trap. Yes, there is a bearish engulfing type of candlestick forming today, but till the time we don't, breach below 1.4735, we cannot be sure. And if you are not sure, you don't want to put your hard-earned money on the line, right? It is simple. And even if you are putting your hard-earned money on the line, do not put more than 1% because you want to live for another day tomorrow. Yeah. Okay, let's finish off with the remaining. USA Tech is over. USA 500 is on the similar lines, is trading in between this channel, but I think we are going to see more lows here. I use median, high and low. Okay, so we need to see 3209 area here in this one. Because of this sell off here, I think there is more to come, and these lows which the price had seen before, and after these lows the price made this high, and this high asked for fresh sellers to jump in. They pushed the prices lower, and this is the low that the price had created, 3828. We need to see actually a close below this so that we see lower levels. Maybe these areas can give some support to the price in the coming days, but this is actually the area which I am interested in, 3209. Let us see how the things unfold. It is very easy for me when I am not in the position to say, yeah, this will be breached soon, this will be breached soon. But yes, they will definitely be acting as a support on the way down. But I think resistance now for this one is 3910. Let us switch to the 4-hour and see properly how it is. You see, selling here, buying here, and now more coiling here. I will do it with the pencil. Expect something like this. Okay, maybe eventually then this, something like this. Okay, this is a good drawing. So you got the idea, right? We are going to go down or we are going to go up, we are not sure, but the price is consolidating between these two levels of 3910 and 3828. Dollar is looking strong against yuan today. Dollar is looking very strong against yuan, and the next level of resistance is very far now. 7.1960 is, I think, the place where people will be looking for opening any sell positions if they want to open. And if the price starts going down, I think 6.9753 area will be acting as a good support. If you really want to open the buy positions, you should check what is the price action there. What you can do is, I think we have already explained this here. And you see, whenever the price tried to go below, it was immediately bought back in the last 4 to 8 to 16 hours. Okay, 4, 8, 12 hours. So they was immediately buying back. Okay, Anwar is saying thank you, Rakesh. You're most welcome, Anwar. Actually, everybody is welcome. You can ask more questions if you want to. So Chinese yuan, if you want to go short dollar against yuan, I think it's not a good idea. I just hope that there are not much American who are egoist and they want to go short dollar against the yuan. No, don't do that. The chart is saying the otherwise. Chart is saying that the dollar is going strong against the yuan. 7.196 is the resistance where we can expect some pullback or maybe some sell-off also. but as of now it is going good, so we are not entering any sell trade in this one and staying away from it for time being, because it is not even close to the buying area. If it comes to the buying area, we will see how the price action is here, and if it is good, we will open a buy position. Euro JPY, good. 144.25 is the resistance. This is a monthly resistance actually. I'll show you once, because I have been talking about it from the last 2-3 days. When I say monthly resistance, what does it mean? When I say monthly resistance, see, this is the level which I want the price to breach from this month. Okay, there is a lot of this month here. Okay, from the May 2022, this the price has made a high of around 144.27, and now I am switching it to weekly to give you a better picture, that after a test of this area here, the next week the price tested this level of 139.38 as the support, and that was in the week of 12th of June. The next week it again came to this level, was rejected, and the next week it again came to this level and was rejected, but this time it was rejected very badly to push the prices back towards 133.39, which we have marked on our chart as a very important level, and from there on it has again come back to this level and has been rejected, but not very badly, but in the preceding or in the last week it was rejected very badly, and now I think the price is going to go back to 139.38 to test this level as the fresh support. Why I'm saying so? Because this area here and this area here, when you make a Fibonacci retracement here, you get this level of 50% very close to 139.38 area, which is a level of good support or resistance in the past, and we are expecting this level to hold, and this is the only level that is close to the Fibonacci levels. If the buyers are very aggressive, you know already, I have explained that they will definitely take support at 38.2, which is 140.95, but if they are not very aggressive, they are going to take time to open their positions. Maybe 139.38 is what you should be looking for. Now this is not only Fibonacci and the horizontal level, there is a channel developing in the weekly. Okay, there is a channel also, there is a channel, rising channel also, and we cannot ignore it. If this rising channel meets the price here on 2nd of October or maybe close to that, then it will be a good opportunity for the buyers, so they will not be ready to let it go. Even if I want to become a buyer, I want to open my buy positions very close to 139.38, because in that case my stop loss will go somewhere here around 80 to 100 points, and my immediate take profit will be 470 points, and I still have an not option, but I hope that this level will be broken this time, because the price has not come back to this area but has been rejected at this area to the upside. You are with me guys here in this one? So I am expecting the price to slowly come back to 139.38, and maybe till 2nd October or 3rd October, if I get an opportunity here, I will open a buy position with a small stop loss below this level of say 138.58, approximately 100 points from here, and a take profit target of 471. Alright guys, about the Gbp Jpy, today we saw a lot of sell off in this one. The price even traded for some time below 162.73, but now it has gone up, giving us a bullish pin bar, not bullish pin bar, but some bullish 4-hourly candles. Yes, there was a bullish pin bar also, but do you think that this is a real buying, guys? What do you think? Do you think that this is a real buying of the Gbp Jpy? No, my friend, this is just a pullback, or you can say this was just a profit booking. Now the buyers will enter their positions on some levels, some important levels. Well, this is of course 162.73 was an important level, but I think the price may come back to this area of trend line when this is a valid trend line. Okay, when the price gets reacts to a trend line for third time, this becomes a very valid trend line. So I think the price may come back again to this area to test it as a fresh support. Rakesh, if you can, please, can we look at the natural gas? I think N gas is natural gas, right? Yes, we will look at the natural gas if it is there in this one. Otherwise I will open the Telegram, not Telegram, trading view. Yeah, so I am expecting the price to at least come back to this area if the buyers have to be interested in this market. Otherwise, this can be just a dead cat bounce and the prices will come back again. If we need to open a buy position here, we need a close above 164.29 area. No, it is retracement. What do you mean, Clara? What does it mean, retracement? Okay, retracement for the sellers to give another opportunity to go short and let them come here. Okay, let us see how the things unfold, but the price is now again within the symmetrical triangle which was broken earlier. Now let us see if it stays inside or it breaches below that, because pound in the broader scenario, in the broader from Hawkeye, you can say that the pound is getting pounded, and I think it can take Gbp Jpy along with it to the downsides of 160.96 also maybe. I'm short at Gbp Jpy. Okay, good for you. And if you are short near 164.29 area, that is very good. Okay. Okay, the New Zealand CAD, I actually have entered this chart unnecessarily here, but still it is going good. From the 4 hourly, I will show you that the channel is being respected very much, and if you get a selling opportunity near 0.7902, it will be a very good opportunity. But you're seeing at this bearish pin bar at the resistance, and now this level of 0.7870 is again acting as a resistance. I think there may be a down move from here, which is premature actually. If it would have happened that the price could have gone to 0.7902, I would have been more interested in selling this pair with a target of 0.7809. But right now I think there is not much sell off possible here, because there was not that much of pullback that I was anticipating in this one. Now if you want to know about the Fibonacci retracements from here, you see that this is how it works. 38.2%, sellers became very aggressive. They are trying to push the prices down. Nothing much here. The price is actually already trading at the resistance of 0.7871. Support is 0.7809 in this market. I want to cover index Indian. No, there's nothing to cover in the index Indian, so I will just close it. It was Anoop's index he wanted to know, but I think Anoop is not here today, so I'll just skip it. Somebody is looking for natural gas, and we have already spent more than 1 hour. So where is the natural gas? Natural, is it there? Yes, natural gas. Natural gas against the US dollar is what I'm going to have a look at. Let me check from the monthly. So guys, if you are new to the stream, please consider subscribing to the channel. And if you smash that like button, it gives a signal to the Dukascopy Bank that Rakesh is doing good. Although I'm not an employee of them, but still they keep calling me and they pay me. Okay. They pay me some money, good money, and I enjoy doing the analysis. Okay, we won't go much deep into the price, but we'll just be focusing ourselves on these two ranges. These are the monthly ranges that I have taken. Okay, let us see how the things are here in the weekly. Natural gas has made a highest high on 21st of August, that is last month, 10.003. Aju, how much? I'm not gonna share it with you. How much I'm getting from the Dukascopy? No, that's my business. That's not your business. Okay, maybe I will share it with you someday. So this is here, guys. I want to really draw the Fibonacci also here from this low to this high, and the 50% it has already retraced. After that is giving us almost a doji on the weekly. What is there on the daily? Okay, there's a head and shoulder. Head and shoulder breakdown is quite possible here. Okay, today's candle is looking somewhat bearish, because the price tried to make a higher high here, but it has failed at those levels. I want to switch it to 4 hours. Just kidding. Okay, good for you. Okay, if you say, yeah, I have intentionally make this low here. Thanks for the lectures and knowledge you share with us. Hey Aju, don't mention that. You're most welcome. You're most welcome anytime, guys. So this low here, which from where the price has made the highest high, I wanted to mark it on the chart, and after this, from here it has made a reaction to this area here, this area here. From here it has made another high here. So why not to put it into a picture of head and shoulder? From this low the price made a high here, from this high the price made a low here. This became my left shoulder, then there came a head, then to this low, then this high, this became my right shoulder, and tada. I think guys this is already broken for the natural gas. Why? Because when you have to make a ray, you have to make a ray like this. Okay, so this looks like on the 4-hour at least this is already a broken head and shoulder. All right, you have to match first reaction low with the second reaction low, I mean the reaction low of the shoulder to the reaction low of head, and extend it in the future, and this is how it happens. I think the price has already closed below that on the 4-hourly. Now it is just a matter of time when the natural gas breaches these levels also. I must say 7.545, and when these levels are breached, or maybe even this low here which the price has recently made, it's just a matter of time now. Who is my friend who was asking this one? Can you see? Okay, Anwar is asking me. Anwar, below 7.5041, sorry, below 7.4041, the natural gas is going to dustbin, my friend, and I am writing it for you here. Below 7.4041, natural gas will have no gas. All right, so this is an important area, so I will just make the stroke a bit better, and yeah, like this. So this is an area of concern, and it is already on the verge of breaking it. Although today we have seen that there is some buying at the lower levels, but I don't think that it is gonna take, because when the head and shoulder breaks, it means those who are watching this area, they're all out. Now if they're all out, I think they will take this small level, which is the previous low only on the 19th of September. It was made just 2 days back. It will break. Okay, this is what I'm thinking, because from here if you have to take the price higher, you have to do a lot of hard work. But if you want to be more conservative, I'll say that you don't sell till the time 7.4041 is taken out. Why? Because after making this low here, the price gave us a bullish engulfing, almost a bullish engulfing, and it tried to push the prices back above this broken trend line, or above this broken neckline. Of course there was a sell-off at the higher levels, so entry under 7.4041, yes, that is what I think, Osman, that is what I think. Enter after the breach of 7.4041, and that too, do not enter aggressively. If you can, if there is a possibility, then look for something like this. Okay, look for something like this. It may be given in the 1 hour, it may be given in the 4 hour, whatever. Look for an entry like this. Okay, like this. Okay, well, that's it for my side, guys. Today we have covered for more than 70 minutes today. Well, this is fine till the time you guys are here talking to me. I'm enjoying the webinar, you are enjoying the webinars, time spent is good. So, but yes, I want to reiterate in the end also that I just hope that you got the idea about what is going to be the next level of support and resistance in the coming time. And please keep in mind to never risk more than 1%. No ever trade, not any trade in the world is the trade that can make you rich. And so therefore there should be no trade that can make you blow your account. Okay, so please never risk more than 1% of your capital on any single trade. Even if you think that this trade is going to give me a million, gazillion of pips, do not risk more than 1% on that trade, please. And only risk your money if you think that there is a potential of making at least 3 times whatever you are going to risk on that trade. Now please press the like button if you find this webinar useful for you. You can leave your suggestions in the comment section and consider subscribing to the channel for more such webinars. We are here 16:30 every day at Greenwich Mean Time. See you tomorrow. Have a good time. Have a profitable day. Thank you very much for watching.